Hey guys, I'm going to be walking you through how to use the rulers and measurements tools. So the rulers themselves are rather simple. I have the rulers activated by default on my Illustrator, so let me show you how to turn them on and off. Real quick, just so you know, on a Mac, Command R will turn rulers on and off. Sorry, I had to click into the window there. So if I'm no rulers showing right around the edges, there's no units of measurement showing around the edges of my Illustrator window here, Command R will bring those measurements up. By default, the rulers are going to go to the measurements that we have set in our document. So we made this file a few minutes ago. We did it with pixels, so it's 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. But if I go through and I control click or I right click on a 2-button mouse, I can go through and change my rulers to any unit of measurement no matter what my document size is, okay, or what my document parameters are. So that's a nice feature. Let's say that I want to go through and let's move this back to pixels here just so I can think correctly. Let's say I want to go through and make sure that I have an item that is going to align perfectly 100 pixels away from the edge of my artboard. I can come over here, and if it's a horizontal measurement, I can grab from the vertical rulers. If it's a sorry, I said that backwards, guys. If it's a vertical measurement, you're going to bring from this side ruler set. Okay, so what I did was I click and drag out of the ruler, and this allows me to set a specific distance. I'm paying attention to this area over here because this is giving me my distances. So let's say I'm not sure I got it exactly right, which I know for a fact I didn't because no one ever gets it exactly right. You can get close, but it really doesn't happen. I can click on this ruler, whichever one I want. Okay, there we go. Come on, you can highlight. And I can come over here to my X and Y coordinates. And for Y coordinates for this one, I can type in 100 pixels. And it will give me the dead on 100 pixels. And then this one here, come on, there we go. I can set the X coordinate to be 100 pixels. So now I know for a fact that this ruler is sitting dead on the 100 pixel mark, and that tells me that whenever I go to use this and I go to set something in place, I can go through and be very, very confident that my item is sitting exactly where it's supposed to be sitting on the artboard. I can also go through and use the info palette, which will tell me the coordinates of items on a page. But remember, it doesn't give me the coordinates of the rulers. Actually, it does. I'm sorry. But if you notice, because I set my grid at 100, I set my rulers at 100 and 100, and we physically type them in, look at where this box is sitting. It's sitting at perfectly 100 pixels by 100 pixels, guys. So this is a good way to make sure that your artwork is extremely organized and that everything is sitting precisely where it's supposed to be sitting so that you can have confidence that your work is going to print correctly and it's also going to show up on screen correctly.